Hi, my name is Alston, and I know what you're thinking. You're thinking, why would a skinny guy like me want to go 3 weeks without eating? Well, I'll answer that question for you right after the PSA. Now, I have decided that I'm going to take the money that I'm going to save on groceries during the course of this fast and perform random acts of kindness. I haven't decided exactly what I'm going to do, but that's what I'm going to do, and I encourage you to do the same thing. It's a small amount in the overall scheme of things, but it can make a difference. You can make a difference in someone's life while you're making a difference in your life. Okay, now to answer the question that I knew you were asking, is that, and the other question that you may have is, why am I fasting publicly when that goes against biblical scripture? Well, I want to take fasting back for skinny people, because I've been told that I'm too skinny to fast. And I want you to just get this timeline in your head, okay? You've got over here on the timeline the Garden of Eden. Over here, you've got the first fast. Over here, the invention of the first cheesecake. See, fasting was invented way before fat people were invented. So we should be allowed to fast too without derision. People in the past fasted for two main reasons. They fasted for health reasons, and they fasted for spiritual awakening. People saw visions when they fast. People still do, I'm sure. Well, now we've got HBO and Netflix. You know, who needs visions? But there's still the issue of spirituality. There's still the issue of health, and I believe that fasting is one of the most profound ways to impact your health in a positive way. But we're going to find out. Well, I'm going to find out. Hopefully you'll stick around or you'll find out too. I'm fasting right now because according to this Lion blood pressure monitor and some of its friends, I have high blood pressure. Don't really believe it, but that's what it says, and it says it repeatedly. The monitor at the grocery store says the same thing. I think they're in cahoots, but I am not a big fan of allopathic medicine, although I think it has its place. Based on what I have read, people that overcome hypertension with natural methods, without taking drugs, have a much more favorable morbidity. And in other words, in the best case scenario, you've got you can take a drug and you might be healthier or have a longer life than you would have without doing anything. But the person who naturally has a low blood pressure is going to live much longer on, the average person. It's going to live much longer than someone who is taking a blood pressure med, because it really doesn't address the core problem. High blood pressure is really a symptom. It's not a disease in and of itself, at least not in my paradigm. So I'm fasting to address the symptoms, to address the cause, even though I'm not sure what that cause is. I am working with a naturopath. This is going to be a supervised fast. If you're contemplating having a supervised fast, I don't suggest that you work with your doctor necessarily, but you may want to work with a doctor or a medical professional. You don't want to work with a doctor who doesn't understand fasting, hasn't been trained in fasting, etc. It would be malpractice for that doctor to supervise your fast or supervise your nutritional supplements, for example, if that doctor has not had training in that. So if you want to do something alternative or complementary, my suggestion is don't work with your doctor unless your doctor suggested it. Find a doctor who's got experience in that area. Now, today is the first day of my fast, and frankly, I feel great. And I woke up and I said, "Why? I feel great." I said, and I didn't understand why until for a little while. There really is no physiological reason for me to feel better today than I did yesterday. But this is the first day of this journey, and I'm really looking forward to what is on the other side. So even though I'm just sitting in the airport waiting for the plane, I'm not going on a business trip. I'm going to some really fun place that I see at the end of this 22 days and perhaps another few days or a week or so of recovery time. So today, this is day one of my fast. I'm going to try to make a video every day, but frankly, I'm not going to really stress about it because part of fasting is not stressing. But I will make more videos, and I'll also make a video after the fast, perhaps after a week and then after a month, to report, to let you know whether my blood pressure went down, whether it stayed down, etc. So thank you for watching. Hopefully we'll see you tomorrow.